Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
It's more on Fnatic to see if they can slow down the pace of the game and give this motor time to
10. So it looks like the trade will be the answer. And Fnatic may be looking to contest this. They've already sent Mickey down. They're leaving Upset to farm up top on his lonesome. But they've really got no one in the area, no real vision control. So we'll just concede first straight to KC.
Yeah, I think at this stage it's just about trying to set up that vision control on this top side for the Void Grubs as they spawn in 15 seconds. Razork also kind of needs to make his way up into that direction, so I think it will eventually just be a trade, but I am curious what Yike is going to try and do, because he has a couple of seconds now where...
Razork trying to get a bit of control, double sweepers used, target.
Looks like they're going to give it. They're recalling on Azir. Yeah, they're going to give it.
KC, I think, not wanting to overextend.
And now we have the...
Oh, body slam doesn't quite hit, but the slow does. Kalista might be in trouble here. Flash away.
Wow. That's just a flash lost on the Varus right there.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake from Kalista overextending. And this was something that, I mean, look, it was a lot of worlds that we ended up seeing the
CS on both ADCs. Kalista's down 20 CS. How did this happen? It looked... Oh,
push back. Humanoid now in trouble. Trying to dash his way through. Managing to move in. A little bit of healing coming in from Mom, but the Ignite already there. Mickey trying to finish this kill for himself. Was hoping to get something away, but Vladdy's still standing. This is going completely wrong. Yike now coming in as well, but Mickey support ganks, at least in terms of damage output.
Fnatic have first move to topside here. They might look for a dive.
Already coming in. Vladdy going to try to step forward and get out of it, but does still manage to get roofed up. Max duration. Very long range, pushing them back under tower, but crucially, the right person is tanking. Fnatic able to make that happen, but now Targamas trying to keep Razork in the area, but there's no one else here. Razork doesn't know that, but he does have unending despair, so don't think there's an angle here for Targamas.
Yeah, it was kind of a hope and a dream. Taking a little bit of the CS, a little bit of time, plus trading for the Void Grubs. Well played by Fnatic.
Yeah, this was really nice by Fnatic. You might look a bit weird, but what actually happened is they first zoned out Targamas. That was the first trade we saw, which then didn't allow Targamas to actually cover his mid laner, and Yike was on the Drake, but now Targamas going for a solo kill.
Going all in, him and the Grubs trying to tag team Razork. Razork going in. Little redemption.
It's a redemption predict.
I mean, it's just an actual Dunkmaster Ivern. He literally just alley-oop slam dunk Harlem. That was dirty.
That was sick.
That was like however you feel about all chat trash talk. I feel like that was infinitely more disrespectful.
Fnatic, you get the 5. Unfortunately, the kill did go across, but Kalista actually
in trouble. Oh, really good flash here.
Excellent ulti. Mickey instantly punished. Kalist clean with it. Feet of Warfare going over to KC.
Like, this is still a 3v3. I'm not sure if Fnatic win.
They get spotted by the Smolder W. I think they're just going to back out. Now it's a battle for control, and Varus has first push on mid here, so he could look to move to top.
They don't use all their cooldowns on Azir. I don't think they have the damage to win this fight.
They're trying.
Smolder moving in. Redemption now coming as well. Mickey definitely trying to finish that first kill. Yike taking it out of the equation. That's something. Managed to get one and now immediately walking away. All cooldowns burned.
And a bit of a miss. No. We absolutely want this Drake. We don't really care about the Herald. And now, what does KC decide? Do they want to cross-map him, or do they want to contest? Because if they want to contest, they're really late.
Daisy's out. It looks like it's time to contest.
I don't think they make it in time.
Shield there, 4K health. Maokai just going to zone away. Mom just going to zone them away. Fnatic probably do not want to fight, but they do want to smite, and now we're going to win that one out. Mickey going in for the ball, but Gage Targamas into the backline, trying to zone away. Upset, trying to take Humanoid out of the equation, but Kana going in, going all out, and down goes Humanoid. Vladdy untouched for now. Oscar Renan on the back line. Can he make the difference? Because Kana sure as hell can. He is popping off the Cassante, taking over. He was better in the lane, and he's better in the fight. They lost the Drake, but they're getting the kills.
How does KC win this? This fight starts off with the Ivern suiciding to trying to steal the Drake, and I thought to myself, oh, it's done. Ah, they messed up. But then somehow Kana does a hero performance, and they're able to win the... I'm pretty sure he did like 2,000, 3,000 damage just in that fight.
And look, I'm gonna be honest. We saw this yesterday too. Fnatic carries ending up in melee range of a Cassante has never been good. It's never been good for anyone. It's just interesting that it's happened so many times for Fnatic in the last few days, and you know Kana's going to get a lot more respect in the next fight because Humanoid Upset not in a position to go toe-to-toe with Kana, and now the Herald Mickey, excellent recovery to get back in this game. And we're in a situation where Vladdy can pick up the slack, can try to make these kills happen. Humanoid nowhere to go. Vladdy on a killing spree. Silence will be talked about. No one's really in a position to follow up now. So
are they not
a bit of an awkward sequence?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, they've reset for the 2 items on Upset. KC are now on Dragon, but
KC.
I don't think they realize that the Anacon's been started.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They don't have blue trinket on the Varus. Oh,
Alted, he is just going to drop here. Kalist finding that kill. In the
Check
meantime,
Otacon.
Dragon is going down. They are going to check Otacon. Kana is here. 3K getting lower. Targum is on the way in. Will get cleaned up. Will get finished by the side of Fnatic. TP now coming as well. Kana needs to get the hell out. Humanoid starting to stack up, starting to scale in this fight. Kalist on the way. No ulti, but it might not matter. Oscar in here as well. Keep in that cast. Where is it going to go? Ezreal hitting multiple members. Nice knock back on Kalist. Caught out. Fnatic looking to turn the tides here. Shut down for Humanoid. The fight's still going. 2 members knocked up. Daisy doing good work. Targum is following. Multiple false life proc, but it's Targum who drops down because just in the nick of time, Humanoid ticks over the threshold and he's starting to find the executes.
And that's the big one. It's the execute threshold hit by Humanoid.
Razork looking to start yet another play. Have the power of the ulti. Fnatic keeping the pressure up. Nice buffer on the Leon ulti coming in from Upset. But Kalist responding with an ulti of his own. First false life procced there.
But you still got the push on top side from Fnatic.
Humanoid, Upset.
That's a great
bit of a split call. Razork trying his best to disengage with the ulti. Targamas able to use the Mikhails. Humanoid caught out. That's big. All that money, that Infinity Edge doesn't mean anything. You're 6 feet under. KC also catching out Oscarin, but not a lot of damage coming in from Kalist. Oscarin quite tanky at this point with the power of the W. Kana fishing for an angle. KC just trying to wrest control mid lane.
I think you got to be careful here, Fnatic.
Now committing. Ulti goes in from Kalist. Upset off to the side. Still safe. Vladdy waiting for his moment. Vladdy coming around the corner, but the carries have already moved away. It's just Mickey that they're able to catch out. Pullback from Cassante is good. Mickey's got nowhere to go. Casey can set their sights on the Baron.
They need to go there immediately, though. 15 seconds on towards Humanoid, and he does have the TP. Oscarin's the same. I think Fnatic are resetting to look for a potential re-engage off of this objective.
I'm a bit worried about this Nash from KC here. Fnatic still have a lot of tools to look for them, and Humanoid's going to be in this fight.
Oscarin on the way over. Immediately, everyone taking the opportunity to jump up the wall and trying to keep Razork away from the pit, but it's Oscarin and carries. Vladdy able to flash to safety. Fnatic now walking away. Everyone walking away like ships in the night because none of the damage.
Fnatic and close this game out, but no Dragon.
We can see it means they conceded at least starting the Drake as Oscar eating a bit of initial damage. Razork now throwing his ulti out. Kana, nice W. Multiple members caught out, looking to lock down Kana before the fight even starts. Kalist hitting the ulti, hitting multiple members. Good Q. Piercing arrows coming through. Mom now somebody, but Vladdy is finally here. There's only one member down on the side of Fnatic. That's the power of shields. Cassante, the Ivern, tag teaming in this fight.
Now Fnatic has a 4v5 here, and they still can't kill this Cassante. This Ivern is just doing way too much.
Stepping up, now going all out. Now he's vulnerable. Humanoid trying to step up and punish. W coming through a little bit extra Omni Vamp. The shielding going in as well. Kana flash out to safety. He just will not go down. KC starts. Upset feeling confident, going over the wall. Targamas, every Q connecting. That one only hitting the Drake covers. KC slowly getting pushed back by the Reignovage, but a single member from Fnatic upsets. It could all fall apart. Mickey on the flank. They've spotted him. Trying to walk away. Going back over with the blast cone, getting lower and lower. But Humanoid as well is starting to burn down. Mickey trying to find the engage. Vladdy now going in. Body slam coming through. Vladdy down. Mickey still in for an extra second, but Kalist manages to get the kill back. It's a bloodbath on the bottom side. Dragon in the sights of KC. They know they're stronger. Flash forward. Arrows rain from the sky. And the soul belongs to KC.
KC will not die. Healing coming through on the opposite side.
And it feels so desperate for Fnatic. You could tell they stayed there because they really wanted to deny the soul. Now you're sitting at a mountain soul plus Ivern shields, and you already couldn't kill this Cassante. How are you killing him now?
And you don't have any lifesteal either. You don't have enough money to pick up a lifesteal item for either Upset or Humanoid, and now they're just going to lose the Baron. They're slowly getting chipped away at. They have Mountain Soul. Upset's not doing any damage. Kana has infinite shields. They're finally starting to hit, and maybe they can combo him out. Kalist laying it down. Objective getting lower and lower, but Razork isn't sure if he can get into the pit. The flash over the wall not going to come through, as he does not have access. Baron going down for KC, and they could just walk away.
Win on the board could be massive for this squad as they now start to move in on towards this top side. Kana pushing in the mid lane, trying to spread Fnatic across the map.
And for both these teams, right, this is just the start. If you're going to win here, you want to do it with confidence. You want that momentum in your favor when you head into the finals. Only game one, but Kana has been a terror just about the entire game. No one can really match up against the Cassante. They can kill the creeps, but they are not killing that champion.
I do think, though, if Fnatic are able to hold on and not lose inhibitors here, you will have Smolder getting towards this LDR, and I think you have a realistic shot at contesting the Elder Dragon.
It's so difficult, though. This is kind of where Ivern starts to come alive. The shields, the poke, the everything just chipping away at that turret, and you're waiting for this next minion wave to just go through. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. What do you do? Like,
you buy a lifesteal, but you need armor pet, so you just have to wait till item 4. You can't even settle for a vamp scepter. He needs extra damage, and even by then, it might be too late. Razork doing what he can to clear.
This is 4 versus 5. Kana's still in the mid lane.
He's just taking his time. There's so many brush set up too, so Fnatic are just blind firing into random bushes, hoping they hit a key carry.
To be fair,
more and more.
we need Mickey on a flank or something like that, or a Gragas flank. I think just front to backing it is not going to work.
Starting the objective. Ulti now coming in for Razork. Multiple members locked up. Vladdy locked up, but he able to flash out just in time to get away from Mickey. Kalista on a rampage as he manages to find the kill. Yike with the instantaneous follow-up, and they're done. They're out. Ring the bell. No time for another round here in game one. Upset running. KC dominating. Early game, it was back and forth, but the triples coming through. A CS difference does not matter to Kalist. He is finding a shot every single time.
Fnatic tried so hard to get in there. They saw the chains of corruption miss and thought they had their chance. But KC are just too damn strong, and they will march on the Nexus in game number 1.
And what a damn impressive performance from KC this game. Although, actually, they might not be able to end. It looks like they're going to pivot into the Elder
He's
instead.
up for Fnatic. Elder could be the difference maker, but KC starting it. They saw game 1 yesterday. They are not taking any risks trying to end the game.
Can Razork get in the pit? I don't think he can.
I don't think so.
I think they're going to get aced.
Running. Objective going to get taken down here. This is a delayed end to this game. The attempt, something that they had to do. But now the game is over. Kalist got like 16 seconds to Baron. If KC want a really cool victory lap, they can go for it, but they might not even need it.
I think it's too hard to run down mid here without the Nash, but it looks like they're actually going to look for it. But Smolder has very good wave clear.
Q flash, perfect combo trying to get in. Vladdy with the pushback as well.
The healing.
To isolate the carries, but Humanoid just going to get taken down. Elder Dragon just doing too much work. KC unfazed. Will not be pushed back.
I think the Ivor did more work than the Elder Dragon there. They cannot die with this healing.
Connor refusing to go down. He is basically ready to dive the fountain. And Cassante doing Cassante things, and Fnatic learning very quickly that the top side of KC is not to be messed with, as Kalist yet again snipes a kill. First blood to KC in this series. Dominating performance.
What a beautiful game from KC here.
Here's KC to try and open up fights, but even your team fighting isn't terrible with the draws this top half of the map.
It's also hard to commit to the all-in, right? Upset does have the cleanse, which is going to be very useful in the context of this game. You see Kalist locked up, Ignite ticking, barrier now used, barrier
Upset.
important, wants to get one more auto, but instead turning back to Targmas, Ignite ticking from Targmas, cleanse coming out immediately, flash forward from Mickey, dredge line coming through, staggering blows to finish that one off, and now Targmas might be in trouble. Titan's Wrath there, level 2 for Mickey, enough, double kill, support, killing support on the bottom side.
And Fnatic finally.
As you come back into lane, looks like Yike feeling comfortable to start up Dragon, as Humanoid going to look for the reset. He's out of mana.
Yeah, Humanoid needs the base here, and they get the free Drake. KC is in a very comfortable position here. Curious if now Fnatic wants to try to base and swap, but Upset's not recalling.
G2 have, or excuse me, not G2. Fnatic have prio bot lane, but no one is coming. Like bot lane was, or mid lane was even, but Vladdy's going to get the push out first. Now KC is starting to walk up, so Fnatic have decided for an objective-free game thus far, as KC will secure the first straight.
It was just a good call off of mid being low on mana. Humanoid didn't have that ultimate available, was super low on mana, and Vladdy had gone for the reset already, so like, cool.
I think they want to go for a
They're gonna
dive.
go for the
Toledo.
dive.
The wall isn't up yet, so it's just going to be heavily reliant on this
Walk
play.
in. Time's going to be crucial. Mickey just eating a lot of damage. Ignite already ticking. Mickey's going to flash full commit here. Follow-up coming in from the Kalista trying to buy a bit more space. Kalista has nowhere to go. Mickey still standing crucially as Razork, a blinking health bar, but they'll get the 80 carry of KC.
And a very clean dive here for Fnatic. I'm quite surprised that they managed to execute it. But unless they kill Targamas here as well, you're losing plates on mid. They might kill him.
Targamas running.
Humanoid has flash.
Flash, forward, volley, gets him. Look, they're going to lose 2 objectives, but they're getting plates on the tower, or could get plates on the tower, instead opting to reset. Yike will get Drake, will get 3 grubs, but Fnatic already got 1 feat and are holding on to a 2K gold lead.
Now it's more questionable. I'd say it's slightly favored for Fnatic, but at the same time, as KC, you're looking at a decent...
We pay for it.
Oh, Vladdy though.
No
Catching out
flash.
Vladdy, initial fear solid, getting a bit of extra movement speed as well. Vladdy is unconcerned. He knows his limits here. Razork getting lower. Yike ready
Upset
to
is in
follow
no
up.
man's
Upset
land.
caught against the wall. Needs to be careful about getting out of here. Manages to sidestep out for at least a brief moment. Knockup is good there. Coming in from the ultimate. Target is going to get taken down, but Upset blinking health bar. Vladdy, does he have the angle to follow? No is the answer for now as Mickey tries to buy space, but the shutdown comes through.
And Fnatic are so bloodthirsty. They just want more. And
Kana not getting too involved.
I think Kana is pretty happy with that, though. Just being able to farm up against this Rumble. Only being down a little bit of CS. And he's looking at the fight now, actually.
Ulti suppression. Extra damage now going in. Oscar in it needs to get out. Scrap shield, what's the cooldown left? Finally gonna get a little bit of health back, trying to get away from He torches it down, it's just the edge! The edge! No, the way shield shielding up the scraps and minions! Can't finish him off! Oh, baby!
The thing is, it might not look like it was calculated, but he was holding that flash for the perfect moment, but now Humanoid's caught.
Pick, Humanoid caught out.
He's just one
right
shot
way to start the fight now. Mickey's been caught out as well. Manages to hook Targamas out of the dive into the wall. Razork potentially going to get knocked back here. Good pullback going in. Targamas going to be in trouble as well, but Mickey instantly stunned on the backside. Vladdy now knocked up for a moment, but Kalist can start to chase, and you're not getting away from this Ash. So instead, Razork tries to turn it. Targamas not quite able to find the stun on the wall, but the fear is enough. Vladdy and Kalist, absolute tears in this fight. Upset getting run down, and here comes Kana. He couldn't find the 1v1, but he's there in time to support.
And it's an absolute disaster for Fnatic. Humanoid gets caught, but Fnatic, they just want more. They keep trying to fight despite the numbers disadvantage. And both top laners TP in, but it's too little, too late, and nearly all of Fnatic fall.
And it feels like Fnatic are scrambling so often to these fights. You see Humanoid go down. They say they want to keep on the way out.
And I got to be honest, Vladdy 3-0-2. Having a disgusting performance thus far this game. He always has fear up when he needs it. This man has never once been forced to use his E ability on anyone else's terms. And Fnatic now finally going to be able to get some objectives. They're fighting back with the first feat going to KC. We'll see who grab that first tower.
So it was a bit stuck there. That was a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, this way from Vladdy has been a delight to watch.
Set up. Fnatic now moving in. Happy to start the Herald themselves as the patience bar resets.
Ash reset as well. Hui does have TP, but I think KC might just have to drop this. But even if they do, I don't think they're too sad sitting at 3 grubs and 2 drakes.
Cloud Soul as well. Additional movement speed means that they're not, Fnatic are never getting away. If they ever start a bad fight, no chance of escape.
Yeah,
also, Ambessa with Cloud Drake or Cloud Soul, not fun to play against.
Yeah, a little scary.
A little scary. I don't think Kalista can. Nice buffer on the hook. Weaver's wall there. Humanoid zoning off Kalist, not quite able to land that one. Does get caught out, but will not get by the tower. Nice interrupt coming in from Mickey. Knock up onto Kalist, coming through from the ultimate, but a knock back from Targamas. Even more crucial. Razor finding that first kill. Humanoid untouched thus far in the fight. Targamas taken out as well. Razor trying to keep this one going. The extra healing coming in from Sunder Sky is clutch. Vladdy locked up, finds the initial fear. Razor taking his time on this one. Upset, sending Mickey in, but they will not find Vladdy.
I'm loving Fnatic this game. The aggression they're showing. Humanoid there, I thought he was kind of inting, but
the aftershock, you're just so squishy, especially with the Blood Song.
That is still the ultimate down though, yeah. It looks like instead KC are just going to back away. I wasn't sure with the Rumble ult down if they felt like, hey, maybe we can still take a fight or catch people out, but now Kana might be caught out himself.
Weaver's wall coming in.
Flash.
Kana trying to alter the wall. Nice back step from Razork as Upset gets locked down by a long-range arrow. The chase coming through, but they're not going to overcommit here. Kana just a little Drake Hound step to clear that one out as the entire team barreling down to the bottom side of the map. Fnatic have started this objective. Don't have to overcommit. They caught out Yike on the side, but he will just Arctic Assault over the wall. Oscar in it coming in as well. Keep your eyes on that equalizer.
It's an awkward spot for Fnatic here. I don't think Mickey can really look for an engage.
Great tri-brush control, but they do just have Kalista waiting off to the side. They should be able to secure a nice snipe onto the back line, but the pushback is there. Mickey still manages to buffer the hook, crucially. They've taken Rumble out of the fight. He was still able to ult. It's getting lower. The objective locked up, and they're not able to get it even with the Kalista. Yike manages to find the steal, and now Casey are feeling pretty damn good about the fight as Kana takes down Humanoid as well.
It's a public execution of Fnatic immediately as Humanoid gets jumped on, and now Fnatic are scrambling, looking for any sort of kill that they can get. Vladdy slightly separated. Yike now here for a bit of support. It's Oscar
is flashing forward, wants to take out at least a pulse light from Vladdy. Might get an additional one on top of that. Ticking, won't get finished. Overall, though, as much as that kill feels nice, how did they
can't really find that moment without risking one of these tier 2 towers?
Oscar's going to be in trouble. Arctic Assault in, clean combos coming out. Oscar, Scrap Shield not enough, trying to run back to Razork, but the shutdown is there. Razork a little bit too late. TP now coming in as well. Vladdy on the chase. Razork's still going though. It's a little bit psycho, but he's used the ulti now trying to back away, realizing he might have overstayed. Mickey now chasing, hooks, but right as the arrow hits, so he gets in there and he can't even proc the passive. Not ideal. Ulti now coming in, Humanoid going in, gets the flick back into Vladdy, but Humanoid's about to drop. No! Locked in the iron Solar, keeping alive. Mickey running for his life. What the hell just happened? All I know is that Vladdy is unstoppable and KC are undeterred. The push continues. Kana getting lower and lower the platform from Targamas. He knocks back one. He knocks Upset into the sky, but he'll manage to walk away alive except for the burn finishes him. KC get everything they want. not. They're not allowed to go backwards. It's only forwards. I don't know who it was, but they believed it for some reason.
Pit stop, please.
Definitely need the pit stop. Mickey not quite able to buffer the hook. Nice wall bang coming through. Targamas forced back for a brief moment. Nice initial CC. Kana a little bit in trouble. Has to go through the red carpet. Forced to flash away. But Kalist just popping off, trying to glide on him. Can't quite get in range though. Mickey getting chumped away and will finally drop it off to the side. It's Vladdy buying a bit more time. Vladdy who's about to fall. Vladdy who is still standing. No one can take this man down. Yank there in the nick of time. Vladdy dominating.
Off the back of that, moving towards the Baron.
Bro, watching Vladdy this game has just been absolutely phenomenal. I think they're going to be able to get the Nash here, but Oskarin is actually TPing in.
Still
Upsets
low,
without
though.
sums here, though. It's 2v4.
Vladdy no ulti. Oscar no ulti. Targamas can just knock it back. Bye. That's one member gone.
Unless
5K,
Upset goes
Yike is
1v4,
low.
I think it's very difficult
Can't walk into the
here.
fear. He should just drop.
TP coming through from Kana,
But they
though.
are
They
not
want to make
allowed
sure.
to go backwards, guys. They have to go forward. Forward.
Wait, they are leaving Kana for dead?
Kana might die here. Upset. Nice pullback. Some initial
damage
damage.
from way
They're
so high.
TPing in. The Humanoid has the wall. And
Humanoid
I think
has
the fact that you can play with such range just makes it so difficult to take on Vladdy, especially with the range Fnatic have.
Good for the angle. Ulti doesn't quite hit Oscar in it, but it might not even need to. Severing Bolt connects
my
and Vladdy's godlike. And we're just past the point where there's counterplay. This man does infinite damage.
Man, this way is unbelievable. The damage he's outputting, as you said, Drangles, he's doing it all.
And just a reminder, like, this is our first
Find the
place.
Cloud Soul.
Ready to fist fight for now, though. They have to just fight to get mid priority, but they have no vision. And fighting into this way does not seem like an easy task. Vladdy, though, does miss the ulti. Now the follow-up is coming through, but no one is on Vladdy once again. Kana unstoppable, but Upset manages to live. The slow fight favoring Fnatic thus far. Casey not able to find the angle. Upset going over the wall. Upset gliding on them. Looking for a bit of attention after that last fight. The heart's still not going to proc. It's not going to matter. Upset still chasing, trying to heal up off the objective. Dragon not taken by either side. Kalist, Vladdy, Targamas still standing. Might look to stop the back here.
That's huge. Oscarin had the TP. He wanted to come back in towards the flight. KC trying to buy time. Choke points are good for Vladdy in this position.
Razork has to be careful. Knock back into the wall. Damage combo flashed away from.
But there's the reset. And now the TP from Oscarin going to come on through. So this is why
Targamas is so scary in these bushes.
he just wants to start it up.
Upset has to be
Zoning
careful.
Upset.
He has cleanse, but
Razork
getting
is
pushed
caught.
back.
Oh, he's separated.
Extra movement speed. Damage coming out. No ulti is going to be crucial. Targamas now running. Humanoid has to be careful not to get locked up here. Upset should just be able to finish the objective. Flash forward from Humanoid. Look for the flick back, but it's a double flash out. Targamas tries to save the day. Ulti going in. Oscar in about to go down. Manages the size of the Severing Bolt. There's nowhere to go.
No,
He's
there's
just
a
not
TP
fast
top.
enough. He might be fast enough. No, there's nowhere he can go. He's trying. Caught in the pit. Nothing left.
Kana, does he end up spotting the jungler? He does.
Sees him, dashes forward a little bit extra slow. Mickey ready to try and snap in. Ulti to get Kalist and Vladdy away. Razork needs to get the hell out. Ulti in, lock up good. Kana finding the first one. Mickey and Upset need to get out. Ulti not available. Mickey in trouble. Knockup comes through, but it's not enough. Another double for Vladdy.
KC might have just done it though.
On Humanoid, Upset the only member standing as of this moment, but it's 30 seconds on Razork, 30 seconds on Mickey. At least a tower to fall. No other big objective on the map. 50 seconds to the Baron. They can reset if they want to be conservative, but will they go for the aggressive angle? No. Maybe a reset into Baron.
KC have been so...
Yeah, the Ashe in the way can be a little bit vulnerable, but once you start to win a fight with these champions, you just keep winning. Targamas caught for a second there. Ulti onto Oscarin, and neither side wants to overcommit here as Razork starts to step up. Conqueror fully procced. Excellent equalizer. Follow-up is there as well. Kalist now in trouble. Just gets one popped in the fight, but now the ulti onto Upset. How much damage are they going to be able to do? The healing still coming through. The Kalista still standing strong. Humanoid on the back line trying to make the difference. Looking for redemption against Vladdy. Vladdy's movement clean.
No way.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The threaded volley coming through. The kill going down. Fnatic.
Fnatic might have done it. Fnatic might have done it.
And now the gold's even. And the Drakes are even. Targamas is going to be okay for now. Mickey trying to go for the hook. Won't quite connect. Kalist throwing the arrow again. Now the equalizer going in again, but not quite the same as it was last time. This time Kalist just on the edge, not going to get caught out. Razork getting chunked out. Upset just now getting to the fight. Ulti pullback is still going to hit. In the stasis, and Oscarin and running. Awkward bit of an exchange there.
Fnatic do manage to escape though. It was awkward as you said. The ultimate from Mickey, that little bit too late. Humanoid now as well means that he'll be a lot safer if you end up going for that assassination from Kana. So you kind of are forced to now go into Upset, who has that safety, and Mickey. But here we go.
Yikes.
Off to the side, Upset caught up and still has the cleanse. Manages to get away from the public execution, just a little bit off in the timing. Mickey now pulled back as well, flashing away. Damage still connects from the ulti from Vladdy, but no other follow-up as the hook goes wide. Both sides throwing.
Mickey still has that ultimate just up and available, I believe. So we'll have to see if he's going to be able to use it.
Humanoid with the wall.
Trying to zone them away. 9K.
They have the red plus might.
So already found a steal once this game. Equalizer there, doing some decent damage to Yike. Baron down. They want to keep the fight going. Mickey locked up for a moment. Razork untouchable with that ulti, but Mickey getting chunked away and will be taken out. Fnatic now retreating. They've already used the equalizer. They don't have a lot left as Targamas tries to find the angle. One wall stun could be all it takes. Flash forward from Vladdy. Full confidence, but doesn't have the damage to get the job done. No flash for Targamas. Yike stepping forward would be risky.
It's a good fight for Fnatic. I mean, not a good fight,
Use
but
a Baron of minions now to create space for us as we go in towards this, but Razork
on the chase. Razork, no time to ult. Immediate public execution. Knocked back. Taken down. Jungler off the table. KC going to be happy to have that soul.
the confidence finally comes back to bite him. KC find their moment to execute on towards Razork. Mickey was only just coming out of base. He was all on his lonesome, and what it might have just bought some time has now ticked away as KC get that Cloud Soul.
yeah, and the problem with Mickey's that was that he...
And I think that's why they wanted to try and force KC to face check him on the top side, but not really being taken. Targamas now.
Targamas looking for the angle, looking for the ulti, crucially. Mickey thrown
Upset's
back
out.
in, but Upset is out. This is the time to start the fight. Yikes ult not quite connected, but it's Targamas who's going to get taken down. Equalizer used at the very least, but it'll cost Targamas his life. Mickey, nice sidestep. Ulti still up for the Nautilus, and Upset back in the exchange.
And somehow, despite
So
Upset...
they just couldn't really get the damage, and now vision is dark. They will use one hawk shot to try and get through. Realize the Baron hasn't been spotted. Kana still has that ult. Could look to assassinate Upset.
Waiting, another wall laid down. 8K getting lower. Mickey flashing over the wall. Full committing into the backline, trying to find Vladdy, but the fall just isn't there. Cloud Soul, another speeding towards Fnatic. Public execution coming up. Kana instantly into the backside. Humanoid going golden. It's Upset who has to make the difference, but it's Upset who's slowed. Upset who's getting run down. Upset who's been taken out. Razork has to go as well. KC dominating the fight. Fnatic thought one pick was enough, but it was not. Oscar chased down on the top side. Baron will not go to Fnatic. KC take the exchange and likely the game.
Fnatic thought they could take the Baron, but KC make them think twice, as twice now they will have dropped Fnatic in this series. One life left for Fnatic.
And what a close banger this was. At first, it looked like a clean KC win. The Fnatic did a brilliant comeback, and they showed us why they've been able to be a top team. But in the end, it's KC with Vladdy in the realm being able to take over the game.
Match point now for KC. Rookies and veterans alike.
I deal way more damage than Victor towards the later stages of the game, and I scale.
Upset actually playing a little bit back. Razork will be spotted on this ward here.
Targamas has no flash.
Caught out.
I think
Targamas
it's just
locked
dead.
up for a moment, a little bit extra movement speed, but Razork now going in. Big initial damage. Lock up there, trying to finish the kill on Mickey. The bomb will pop, but it will not be enough to get it done as Razork takes a chunk out of Kalista as well. Kalista trying to get as much damage done as he can, knowing that there could be a dive coming.
Great.
I don't think they can really look for the dive, but they might actually look for it. There's no sums on Targamas and no flash on Kalist.
Only cleanse on Kalista, not going to do too much work here on the initial play. A nice dash back out. Mickey needs to be careful not to get by the double bomb, and he'll make it work. Kalist taken down. Targamas can't do anything, and this is the struggle of the Zillion.
Sit with the Rakani, and it just ends up being... Oh,
Flash in, Targamas no flash, should be the route to follow up, can't quite get the angle, might not matter,
no.
movement speed not enough. 6 minutes in, Fnatic already have the feat of warfare.
They caught the Zillion. Targamas went that little bit too far forward, and it's just an absolute disaster. Now Yike kind of see what he can do, but spotted immediately by Fnatic. This bot lane has gone from bad to worse for KC.
yeah, just Fnatic bot lane now being able to get this Drake. They can catch this bot wave and probably reset for the grubs. Although
These
it
steps
might...
have been crucial to how he plays out these team fights, but bot side?
Targamas flashing in.
Ulti coming down, still able to find the lockup, double stun now coming in, but it's a double TP to respond. All on bottom, what year is it? Double TP bot lane for Fnatic, looking like 2018, but 2018 was a damn good year. Finding the turn, double kill for Humanoid.
Avengers! He's successful early ganks off with the ultimate. He's not finding them. This bot lane is completely falling apart. And we said KC's composition doesn't really have ways to keep Fnatic at bay, and they're not going to stop.
Oh,
Humanoid chasing, has the empowered ulti. We'll get some damage down
It's a
onto
flash.
Vladdy. It was a flash, but now the objective likely to fall here. Yike will grab that one right under their noses, but it's going to be traded. Back for another objective on the opposite side. 3 grubs to 3, 1 Drake to 1. The next objective, we have either side the first feed, but Tower, see who's able to grab that one to
It's
close it
very
out.
low on this top side, and Pantheon has ulti soon.
Kana going for the push back to the wall, managed to connect, and just as you said, I don't didn't even think Yike was needed.
Oscar ended up using the Bellows Breath to try and clear the wave, so it kind of was like, great, you're walking up from underneath the tower, I'll just ultimate to the wall and murder you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful crossfire.
Next objective, this Herald will decide who gets the feats, and it looks like the answer is Fnatic.
Yeah, so it is going to be the free Herald here for Fnatic. Makes sense, the enemy bot lane is just a bit too weak to really contest it. I'm curious if they'll be able to break this mid tower. It looks
Immediately
quite...
move over towards that, so still Fnatic trying to play off of that mid pressure, but Yike now moving, I think they just play for mid tower.
I think Yike is going to play for top dive here. He has the ulti. Mickey's actually covering it quite nicely though, but Targamas can move up as well. I think they might be able to one-shot Humanoid, or at least they can try to hit tower. Oh, they're even keeping it with Dark.
He's just going to ult the wave immediately, bringing them back into the center. Mickey threatening, forcing Vladdy to flash out, and the wave now gone as uninvited Krug wanders into that one.
This is Aurelion Sol's specialty. He has such brilliant wave clear and such brilliant...
He's got some funky support picks in
That's
there,
true.
So I'm kind of hoping we get to see a little bit more from him, but Oscar going to clear at the top wave.
Name of the game for Fnatic off to the side is wave clear. It's a nice dash back. We'll take Oscar for a second, but Pantheon is so damn fast moving in. Oscar should just fall here.
Such
nice
a good
pick.
cross map for KC here, but Fnatic might be able to find something actually.
To be careful.
Oh,
Initial
boy.
miss. Wall up there. Razork likely to get locked up. Flash in from Mickey. Multiple members CC'd. Finally, the grand entrance comes in. Upset following, trying to get the damage down. Nice block timing going in. Humanoid is here. Razork is here. Stars raining down. Resurrection coming in. KC, can they get anything back? Because Kaliss is also in the area. Vladdy getting a decent amount of damage. Humanoid chasing a little bit too far. Kaliss taking a lot of damage back. Humanoid likely to fall. Mickey probably going to fall as well. Kaliss can just take over the fight. But Razork is chasing. The range still there. Kaliss trying to hold on the flash away. He's so fast. Get away from the monkey, but he can't do it. Targamas now running in the end. Fnatic find the fight.
The collapse was great from Fnatic.
Inside of
KC.
K-Corp though, that was an 800 gold shutdown that Kaliss got. But
5 false life buffs, so they might have to wait at least a few more minutes before the opportunity is there. Oscar calling the Ornhorn. Yike gonna get knocked up. Double bomb not quite gonna hit as Yike starts to run. Slowed up, locked down. Kaliss off to the side. Ulti there, does good damage onto Upset, but the Feathers manage to come back. Flies back into the air. Kana interrupted for a brief moment, but it's not enough. The wall managing to sidestep. Upset still there. Ticking, but it's just a false life. Just extra money for KC. Fnatic not getting very much done at all. The tower still standing as all of Fnatic are just sent packing.
They don't manage to get the structure, barely. Mickey, they just want to go in.
Going over. Ulti there, trying to lock up Targamas, but they just get infinitely stunned. Kana hits him with the boomerang. Oh, it's a catastrophe. They get the tower at least in a couple stacks. Oh, they just threw money at KC.
Maybe the Drake for Fnatic due to the tempo gained from Datakan. So that's a nice little redemption prize after all that. And it is still firmly Fnatic in control of this game. But as you said, Dracos, they only know one.
With ulti, instead wanted to stick around.
Humanoid.
Kaliss caught for a second here. Razork trying to follow. Good damage is going to get one shot. They at least managed to get the buff out from the Zillion, but now Razork is caught in the back line, and this is where it starts to get hard. Victor finding the reset. Yike running, got a little bit of space for the front line. Eyes on Kana. Can he find the angle to the back line? For now, the answer is no, because Vladdy's trying to 1v1 upset, and so far the 1v1's going damn well. Victor, good damage, manages to find the kill. Looking to find a few more in the meantime as Humanoid finally starting to fly from the sky, gets the reset, has the ulti ready to go. The sky's descending, but Kaliss still escaping. Blast cone there. Humanoid can just ult for the slow, but wants to maybe save it for the next fight. Doesn't need to use it here.
40 seconds, so they just want to try and chase him down. They should be able to get it. There's a slow.
Dashing, chasing, yeah, can fly at him. There you go. Humanoid now on a rampage.
Here flashes the Recon W, but now we got a Nash start.
Every time we come out of a replay, Fnatic are taking a major objective. We'll see if they're able to get this one. Yike trying to work his way in. This is the hard part for KC. Fnatic, though, conceding so much space. Eyes set on the objective. Upset off to the side. They want to kill Kana. Ulti now being used to zone. Massive slow. Humanoid unstoppable. And that probably spells the end of the fight. Fnatic a bit split on the call. Will turn back to Baron.
They have Kalista on the way, though, so how brave are KC feeling? They want to try and turn this. Ultimate's just look for Vladdy.
8K.
It's going down fast.
Vladdy ult could do a lot of work. Razork going in, Ornalt going in, only going to find one. Mickey going for the immediate fall if they want to take the jungler out of the equation. Mickey now chasing, trying to find it, but they're just too damn fast. He's forced to flash out and trying to take out Targamas. Targamas forced to self-ult, but Upset cannot get in range, and Kaliss is unleashed. There's nothing left to take him down. He can start the chase. The movement speed is there. Upset trying to turn back. Maybe a desperate moment. Still fast, but can't quite chase them away. But the Baron denied. The Baron stopped. Fnatic to burn that, walk away, and reset the fight. Odds certainly even better in your favor. But Kana just on the edge.
It's going to be Upset just starting the Drake here. They're taking this very fast.
Mornalty going in. Pantheon trying to get into the pit. Oscar starting to walk away. Split fight as Mickey tries to zone away the entire team, but Yank gets a bit more space. Dragon already down, and Mickey still standing. That's crucial. Ulti goes in from Humanoid, does not connect. But they get the Drake. They got what they came for. That's Soul for the side.
Back out of the base. Rabadon's death cap not quite completed for Humanoid just yet, but still. KC, wait, do they get Razork?
Kana chasing. Can't chase too far, however. And this is, again, the struggle. The lack of hard CC makes it so hard for them to approach in these fights.
Fnatic are very split here. Kanda might be able to zone Razork more.
Humanoid just spinning on it over the wall. Vladdy, can he just try and go for the ulti? Low health bar. They do manage to get the Baron. Now they can turn and try to force the fight. The Razork is just getting chunked out. They're about to lose their jungler here. Kliss getting one. Ready to reset. Ready to keep going. Slow's going down. Upset has to be careful. They have to retreat. Oscar Rinnin running. Victor not going to hit. Kana goes in! Finds two off to the side, but the rest of KC are still divided. Retreat's now coming out. Humanoid might be able to find the reset. Flying over the wall. Godlike now. But Yank is just going to hit him. Knock him straight out of the sky. The battle of Targon going very much in the favor of this Pantheon Humanoid. That is not where he wanted to be. Big shutdown. And the blinking health bars on KC do not matter. They still managed to find that kill.
Fnatic lose two position. They're trying to figure out where Fnatic are coming from.
You can see Vladdy and Kliss playing so far up, using that movement speed steroid from Targamas. The second Fnatic split up at all, they just start to get aggressive. Nice catch onto Kliss, though. Knock up there as well. Yes, he's going to get the reset, but Mickey's ready to fall off. Immediately charmed right as he respawns. He's got nowhere left to go. The kill is there. Yank finally coming in. He's going down from the sky. Kana needs to make the difference. But the ulti angle is just not going to be enough. Manages to push three back, but he will get locked up. Taken down. Steric's not nearly enough as Humanoid is on the chase.
And that looks like it's going to be all she wrote, as Fnatic will be pushing down mid lane here. A big mistake from Kalist. He gets caught out despite the Zillion ult. It's not enough, and Fnatic are pushing down.
And that was the pressure on them, right? All it took was one mistake. Fnatic were so far ahead. Fnatic, disastrous first two games, but bringing it back with confidence in this game three. In the bot lane, they made the difference in the team fights. They came in clutch, outplaying KC and bringing us to a game four.
It was a hard-fought game for Fnatic, though. They had to
score a little close, but it was
not.
But even just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, if he hits a trap, he probably has a ward there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crucial.
Upset just chooses to respect, and Mickey's actually gonna open up back towards top instead of opening bot lane. Nice move by Upset.
Good sidestep. I mean, that hits it so much more difficult, but playing for a long time there just to clear out the control ward. Upset.
He's playing with
using the fear of Pyke to just be like, yeah, he's right behind me, guys. They don't believe him, and yeah, that's gonna cost him. Mickey on the way in, Yike on the way in as well. Hook back to try to create a little bit more space, but Mickey already used the dash, stunned up. Now locked down. Yeah, cocky movement. Not
it's too cocky. It's too cocky.
Disaster.
Oh no, it all went so wrong.
I mean,
I think they can fight them here. Not let them enter.
Mickey going in for the hook, trying to pull him back, but just bring him into the stun. No, that is definitely not what you want. Flash out from Razork.
Oh, and they're able to catch some of the wave, but it's so much CS down on Upset. You can see he's down 10 CS already on Kalist. Mickey wants more.
Halo Blades, you can see good damage. He can just keep chasing if he wants to, but doesn't want to overcommit.
But Mickey also didn't commit the flash
level
for that.
6. Upset has not even hit level 5 yet. So it's so difficult for Fnatic to fight anywhere around this bot side right now, and which normally would be okay. But the problem is you have a Pyke. If Pyke is not allowed to fight and not able to fight, the champion's just useless.
Yeah, and I mean, who are you going to hook at this point? As long as Targamas just steps forward in front of you, they're really trying to find the angle.
Wait,
no help. He just has to leave. He just has to leave. Maybe trying to bait. Decent amount of health being regenerated because of the passive there.
They can't even catch this wave. Corki's moving as well. Oh, Mickey?
Mickey has to wait as long as possible.
Oh, this is a disaster. Even though
still
Mickey
roots him. No! K manages to at least walk away with his life, but they're last year go. This is a fresh start for the team. Contesting top 2 now.
It's such an exciting roster, building around Kalist and Vladdy. It just feels so exciting and fresh to watch them play, but Razork has an angle here.
Perhaps the caster curse. The Q flash is clean. The follow-up is instantaneous, and Targamas doesn't get to do anything as he watches his carry drop. The chase continues.
Man, Razork by, what a beauty to watch. That Q flash to go in between the Braum.
Flash auto. Flash back. Does manage to live. But as you said, the Q flash.
We need a replay.
And you can see they're starting to move up towards this top half again as Void Grub spawn, but I think it's more to try and keep...
Oh,
wait.
Ulti.
it's optimistic here, I think.
Does not hit. Was very close to the wall.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it was just to keep Oscar in safe so he could get the wave, but they end up investing the ultimate. Fnatic pushing on the bottom side with upset as well. Vadi not shown in lane yet, but KC will still end up getting these Void Grubs.
The problem I have with this play from Fnatic here is I think it's very hard for them to get any plates around bot, unless... I don't think they can really get much done here, bot.
Kanu's low, Mickey just trying to be a nuisance, but...
Razor going in on the Vladdy. Good initial damage. Yike ready to try to stop this from happening. Ulti use. Caitlyn going to follow up as well. Now going unstoppable, but will get the follow-up coming in from Humanoid to at least make it the 1-for-1. Good punish from KC, but Humanoid able to bail out the jungler.
But that's no jungler now for this Dragon. The Dragon is going to interrupt upsets. I don't think KC realized, but still should be able to start to move over if they
Well
want
played
to.
by KC, right? They find that initial pick. Razork a bit over-eager, does manage to get the ult down to set up for Humanoid, so they get the kill onto the Yone. He gets the blade. That's great, but it's going to cost them the Drake. It's going to cost them that first feat. And if Mickey dies here, or anyone dies here, KC will immediately have the feats of strength in their favor.
To be fair, after this tragic early game from Fnatic in the top...
Just sigh on things, eh?
Immediately walks away. Targamas caught out for a moment. Follow up there. They don't want to overcommit resources, and then Targamas seeing that Vladdy is waiting.
Upset has move here with ulti. They might look to dive.
Breakable is down as well. Targamas used that to keep himself safe, so do they go? It looks like it.
Ulti gonna go in, immediate ulti to follow. So much chain CC. Targamas tries to interrupt, but that's one execute coming down. Likely to be a second. That much more money going into the favor of Fnatic. Flash out from Targamas is good, and now it's Mickey who's in trouble because Kana on the chase. Yike waiting as well. He's gonna go invisible. Take his time. Walk back under the tower. Spotted out by Kalist, but not gonna give his life as Oscarinen is there to body block.
Oscar might be in trouble. He has no ulti.
Tough fight. Will just be forced to flash. Kana now flash chasing. Hook there. Kana might be in trouble. Q back, but now Yike following up. Good knock up there. It will at least be the pick back. Oscarinen gonna try and clear the wave. Extended exchange on the bot side.
Numbers advantage for KC. Razork wasn't in position to try and follow up. So at the moment, KC, they get the kill on towards Oscarinen. They'll get this tower as well. Nice answer from KC.
The second you're locked up like that, it's so easy for Yike to lay down the ultimate, but it looks like it will be Herald to the side of Fnatic.
I think KC can contest here.
No, it's on Razork, so it's going to be a little dangerous.
Mickey trying to poke and prod with the hook down. Oh, you can see how much damage he takes. Razork, 50-50. Tries to make it over the wall, tries to maybe get a smite, and he'll grab it on the way out. They're not going to get the eye. But they will deny it from the opposition. There's a trap right there. Will Pike die for it?
Oh, he's going for the... Yeah, he's going to die on the opposite side, though.
Super fast recall.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, clever. Use the portal, able to grab it in mid-flight. Kana now in trouble as well. Upset tries to chase him down, but then Jax is hitting hard. Still holding on for a second. Kana almost gets the kill.
Mickey was not out. Just update.
See if he can find Kalist. I think KC trying to find him now.
Maybe looking for Yike. Upset can immediately follow up. Good initial damage. They're just going to one-shot the Zyra. She does still manage to get the ult down. Crucially, Mickey getting the reset, a little bit of extra money. Double knockup coming in, but Vladdy can't really do too much damage. Razork likely in trouble. Flashing back out to safety. In the meantime, they kill Targamas. Upset now on a killing spree, 3-0-1. Mickey blinking. On this fight, it's his signature pick. You talked about it. The Q flashes. He's the most consistent player in our league when it comes to finding those angles. We'll see if he can find another one again. This time, just an ulti. And once again, Yike caught up. The Zyra just killed over and over again. The flash, the follow from Mickey. Clean reaction from Kalist, will not let himself get caught. Mickey ready to go. Another knockup going in. Upset trying to finish the job. And this is the power of that CC. The Eagles
giving and giving for Fnatic. And Mickey follows it up beautifully and just... it's a masterclass for Fnatic.
This was the combo that Fnatic used throughout the regular season to put themselves into first place. And by some miracle, they've managed to draft it again, number 4, to put themselves...
Just outclassing KC in this game.
Now they have the Otacon. They get aggressive here, and Kana's strong on the side lane against one champion, but not so strong against 3. Chase coming in. Kana looks like he will escape, though. Yike there to cover. KC certainly not out of this yet. 4K gold lead is terrifying. The
Fnatic control the jungle. Vladdy needs to be careful. Razork has the ult.
Yeah, the fact that they can play 3 lanes here just allows them to go wherever they want. I think they'll be able to get the mid tower here. Oh, maybe not. Targamas holding on.
Targamas, ulti onto 2 is big. Kalist now following up. Razork is going to be in trouble here. Mickey whipping the ultimate now. One member withdrawing.
Carries them equal. Fnatic, they have so much pressure on the map.
I think one of the big struggles is you can see this trap line set up, but all it takes is Razork to find a target. Upset can immediately follow. There's so many ways that they can just ignore it, just disregard a lot of the setup strength this Caitlyn has. And you see KC in the back,
but they're way too late.
Oscar gonna find the knock-up. Yike isolated, Yike forced to flash back. Ulti whiffs from Humanoid, but he should just be able to move back with the soul inbound. In the meantime, Callista's gonna be the one in trouble. Razork finding the ankle. Follow-up is good. Mickey going down, but Humanoid off to the side trying to find a way back in because Upset's health bar's blinking. But it's Flatty and Yike standing tall. The top side of KC trying to get this work done. Flatty free firing. Oscar trying to get one kill back, but Kana on the chase. Flatty on the chase. He should just fall. Razork realizes his time is up, and KC are coming back because the Jax is online.
Kana picks up the triple, but it was all
Actually
on.
be jungle here with Razork level 15 to level 13. Oh,
Wait does find the angle on the Blatty. Good
This
damage
is
before
kill.
Auto should finish it. Upset, I think a bit of overkill there. Probably had it without him, but wants to just make sure.
Needed to kind of show that he still had it in him. Manages to pick off Vladdy, which is such a massive one with Baron on the card. Targamas stepping too far forward.
Kana
Still has the blast hunt to get out of there.
right there. Mickey playing with fire here. Only has W. Kana, you
my
can see
God.
is just chunking him. Upset now has to get involved just to try to stop that kill from going through. The Phantom Undertow, you know, once it's gone, he's
Now
still very vulnerable.
The question is,
Have
have
they
they actually picked up on Humanoid here? He is going to deal so much damage now.
Mickey forced back. You're right, that third item big. Kana very steadily catching up here as the knockup goes down. Unbreakable, about to fade away from Targamas. He just gives his life. That was not the play that they needed. Ulti also coming in from Yike. Just a lot of cooldowns burned. KC don't really have a way to approach this objective anymore.
They still have the Vi, Yone, and the Kai'Sa ult, which is crucial.
Kana going in. Mickey now retreating. Objective is there. No vision for KC, but they have the setup on the plants. Mickey off to the side. Kana, level 14. He's pretty powerful. Trying to zone away Mickey. Phantom Undertow, they know the support is not in the fight. Oscar and a body blocking the Baron down. Now they have to be careful. Razork chasing down Kana. A bit of a split exchange. Kana about to find the CC. Mickey now following up, but Kana happy to take this fight. So much chain CC coming through. Humanoid waiting over the wall. Yike still trying to finish that job, but not able to get the kill. Crucially, KC want to keep this fight going, but it's the ultimate Humanoid once again. He might have missed the last one, but two back-to-back times. He's able to take out Vladdy. Kalist, a blinking health bar. Another knockup coming through. Fnatic blinking health bars across the board, but only Upset will fall.
Fnatic just hold on. A third Hex Tech Dragon for Fnatic. That's this series going the distance.
I mean, look, the 3K gold lead we could argue away. The 7K gold lead a lot harder to argue. You've got defensive items.
Guardian's Angel picked up for Humanoid as well. It's just going to be huge in these fights.
Yeah, they have so many of these luxury defensive items. The GA on mid-jungle.
Oh, going in, just trying to pick Targamas off. Knowing the Unbreakable is crucial for the team. This pick might just seal the deal. Yike cannot save his support. Fall from Razork is there. Fnatic happy to have it. Again, it's not the bang, it's not the big 5v5.
Give up the soul as well.
This game is slipping away from KC. They can see, they just don't know where to go. You have Kalista opening in mid, hoping that maybe they can contest on towards Baron, but they don't want to. They look for a pick onto Humanoid and bot side, but it's nowhere to be found. They're sliding back further and further, and it's on now. Fnatic, can they, with this Baron buff, with this Hex Tech Soul in 10 seconds?
It's so frustrating. The vision control is there. They have to mark Razork. Kana trying to keep an eye on him. Maybe they can keep the backline safe, but against the Scion, against the Yone, Mickey waiting over the wall, being so damn annoying. Steal could come through. 8K. When is the fight going to start? Q3 there for Humanoid. Will he use it? Does bring it out. Targamas caught out here. Kana ready to go over the wall, but doesn't have a stun. That's a clear window of opportunity for Fnatic to get started, knowing the Jax counter-strike is down. Yike trying to disengage with the Baron in their sights, but he manages to steal it. Crucially denying the Hextech Soul, but the instant follow-up is there. Fnatic still finding the fight, still finding the angles. KC by themselves a bit of time by taking the objective, but Yike going golden. Knowing that it's silver, scrapes right around the corner. A freeze frame for upsetting Kana as he gets run down. A TP into the mid lane. Fnatic on the cusp of the reverse sweep. One final game to see who will face G2 tomorrow.
It has been question mark after question mark posed to Fnatic, but in game number 4, they have answered with a roar, and now both these teams one game away from facing off against G2 in the finals.
I didn't think Fnatic could do it. I thought it would be a 3-0, but we are going to game 5.
Pressure on. Fnatic have shown up. Comfort carries them home. That man on your screen, Razork on the Vi.
So if they do get the fights going, if Volibear can try to
Any
alleviate
sort of potential dive as well, but Yike starting to open mid, and now Razork's here.
Razork coming in from behind. Level 2 now available for Kana and Vladdy. Autos from Razork. Yike coming in as well. Razork, did he hit Q? Razork can't do anything, he just gets killed!
But this is a level 2 Renekton.
Just down really. Humanoid gets a good abscond. Has the additional sustain. Oh, Vladdy taking a lot of damage, but now the extended plays where Roark starts to take flash. Whoa, flash doesn't need it. Vladdy finishing the kill. That sucks for
Faced
Humanoid.
off against the playoffs.
And it's been so exciting to see Casey's growth. You saw Summer last year, the addition of Vladdy, it looked like a completely new team. And now, with Kalist coming in, they've just leveled up even more. And for me, even if they lose today, I'm so excited to see how they'll do throughout the year, because I feel like this team has so much potential for further growth.
Definitely an impressive showing thus far this season, this year. Vladdy, really the pleasant surprise, right? Kalist felt like an inevitability. We were all just waiting to see
Whether
what
it's the Ambessa, whether it's the Poppy or the Cassante, he's been great now. Humanoid going up against Kana.
doing okay. Alt traded for alt here. Humanoid, not a lot of ability haste, so really needs to be careful. Over-aggressive on that.
But he's faking that he's going to eat a bush to try to make him cancel his base.
Humanoid gets on top of Vladdy. Can he find the solo kill? Goes in, good damage. Conqueror proc, but Vladdy just not afraid.
Close, close.
It's commitment.
But this was a bit of a disrespect to give this
Vladdy on the way in. Upset caught. Massive damage, instant ulti. Vladdy can take his time. Won't quite make it to the edge, though. That slow actually super crucial from Mickey.
Humanoid?
Teleport unleashed. Humanoid off to the side. Can steal away the Jarvan ultimate and look to lock somebody up. It looks like the target might be Vladdy, but they're backing away instead. Razork also flashing.
And now it's Jinbi.
Oh, Targamas. Forced to flash.
But the problem is if you look
Razork
at...
chasing. Ulti. They are going to kill Targamas. There's certainly no way out of that one. But they committed a lot to this fight. Now Kalist can just open up with the ultimate. It's Mickey's in trouble. They know that he's flashes from the previous fight. Meanwhile, the bot lane is a 1v1, but Razork is already dead. And Casey again finding the angle. We're 10 minutes in, and they're 2.5k.
And it's a tale as old as time. Fnatic keep wanting more and more. But during all of this, Jin was silently hitting mid, denying CS. And if you look at the gold lead in mid lane, it's just growing. 1.1k now with a 20 CS lead on this Aurora.
And you called it. It's miscommunication on the Fnatic side. Upset had gone back to the wave, didn't think he was needed.
There have been good moments, there have been bad moments, but certainly there's always been that aggression, and it's going to get hard, right? Jin, who's snowballed like this, who has a goalie like this, who can just sit back and snipe so many of these squishy members. The bottom side of the map, Oscar maybe can be the one to make the difference. Isolate, pick off people like Camille, or like Kalist, excuse me, like Vladdy.
And I think the first time we really saw people talking about Oscar Rinnan was at those internationals where suddenly he takes the Camille, pops off against some of the LPL top laners.
But right now, Fnatic just grasping at straws. Ulti used to clear the mid-wave. Razork in trouble here. Volibear, the early game terror, already feeling like he just does nothing. Curtains called upon him. 2-0-2 for Kalist. Feet's already in favor of Casey.
They're going to be punishing and poking him down, but we got to fight on bot lane.
And Oscar Rinnan just, I think, desperate to get something back, wants to extend his lead, but Kana's still powerful. Forcing him away.
6 scrubs as
Says
well.
elsewhere, and it looks like Oscar Rinnan's trying to help that by moving here.
Oscar Rinnan moving in, manages to find Targamas, wants to flash extend onto Kalist, but Kalist for respect flashes out. Now it's going to be Oscar Rinnan who's in trouble. Yike going in, locks up Oscar Rinnan. Oscar Rinnan now managing to ulti back, but it just doesn't matter. Kalist on a killing spree. KC again. That they did, Mr. Spectra. That they did. All right, now KC going to pick up most likely yet another objective. Good news for Fnatic is at least they've slowed the soul stacking by taking away an early dragon. Do get some poke onto Kalist, but if Fnatic try to force a fight here again, it feels like it might be the last Hail Mary, zoning them away, trying to get Yike out, forcing a fast play. But Vladdy's level 11.
Yeah.
3K. Does Yike want to go in? I think they can just concede this. They can just be happy with double TPs.
They need to base really fast here to not give Kana any...
Mickey off this, and now you get that mid lane structure.
No, they want to keep him on it.
No flash
They want to keep him on, take him out. Upset gets wild growth. I don't think it's going to be enough though. The instant flash from Kana. He's going to be able to go in as well. Razork forced to ult away. Humanoid will at least get one tower back, but again, Casey holding on to and growing that gold lead even more as tier 2 is in their sights.
It's a disaster Fnatic just can't keep pacing the map, and you can look at every single fight as it's happening the exact...
It allows you to just take all these towers so damn fast.
And I think that's been the most impressive part of KC to me, is that this is essentially a team of rookies, but their macro has been insane. Their objective setup is great. The foundation is here for a phenomenal team.
There, connects to Mickey. Razork finds the initial stun. Upset trying his own, has held on to ulti. Rank 2 as well. Humanoid stealing away one ultimate, but already one member falls. Razork taken out of the equation. Fnatic careful as they run back into the choke. KC happy to just walk in, take the dragon for themselves.
And Fnatic are just too far behind. They can't compete. Razork just gets completely...
Going in on Kalist, instant ulti, trying to punish Kalist, getting chunked out. That's the shutdown. Now the follow-up, Wild Growth coming in. Yike has he overcommitted, a bit of extra healing, but finally Vladdy joins the fray. One taken down, Upset now running. Shutdown is big, but it's going to cost them a lot to get it. Upset knows he's done. Mickey running for the hills. Yike wants a little bit more. Flash forward from Vladdy, not going to connect. His Upset will eventually fall, but they're taking their time. KC potentially overeager because now Oscar can just keep it going. Trying to wait out the ultimate. Vladdy has no mana left. Shutdown is big. Oscar going to follow up. Good sidestep from Vladdy. KC still 6k gold ahead, but that was completely unnecessary. Earned the first shutdown. KC gave them the other kills, right? And that's the difficulty, is that KC, if they clean up their play, those opportunities don't exist as much for Fnatic. But KC still have to be diligent, still have to be disciplined. Objective in their sights. Vladdy has ultimate. Kalist as well, but no flash. And you can see, I mean, he just cannot play the game. 2 items. Completed. Razork throws down the Herald. It's like some sort of desperate Pokemon battle on the top side of the map. Kana fishing for the flash. May have to give his life here. Wild Growth there as well, but he is able to just dash out. He has 2 items. He has Sterix already.
It does pull KC off of the Atacon, though, which really wasn't what they wanted to do. You can get the Rip Gerald actually make it to top side, but for KC, they would have liked to have completed the objective, but a little bit of a mistake from Kana now. They will just kill the Rift Child as it goes through, but I don't think they can go back onto the objective very quickly.
I mean, now the problem is though that Kana was able to push in mid, and Oscarin is resetting for this bot wave. I think they'll have a really hard time re-entering here, and I just don't think they'd have the damage to kill Kana right now.
They also don't have great tools for face checking at this point. Another control ward going to be dropped, another ward. Won't result in much, and Kana.
Oh, Upset's caught.
Finding Upset in the 1v1. Upset, does he even want to flash here? Yes is the answer, but it just was not the right call. Now, Oscarin going in just into the waiting arms of 5 members of KC. Goes in onto Kalist, does nothing. Desperation again from Fnatic, just hoping, praying for that mistake or the misplay.
And it's a complete disaster for Fnatic here.
Humanoid tries to push in a side lane, but just Kana's on the chase. He's got Black Cleaver movement speed. He should just be able to walk him down, but realizes that Humanoid is still pretty strong.
I don't know about this one. I'm pretty
Kana.
sure Kana wins. Maybe not.
He doesn't have ulti. Fury is big. Otacon's still being taken, though, so if Humanoid wants to win the 1v1, he has a very brief window of time. It will fall. KC fans, full of energy, full of joy, and complicated, Mr. Spectra. I just don't think that
when you're behind, you need a complicated game plan to get back. If it was that simple, just kill enemy, everybody would do it.
But why didn't you just say that was all they needed to
just
do?
kill enemy. I got you now. It's just very hard. All right, KC keeping the siege up. We're close to Baron. Maybe the 50-50 steal will buy Fnatic some more time to just scale in this game. 2 items for Humanoid isn't too bad. 2 items for Upset. This is the Jarvan ult you talked about. They've locked down 1 target, locked him up under tower as well, and they're almost going to finish the kill. They will get Yankee flashes back in, but it's still just the withdrawal coming in. And now Vladdy ready to pop off, getting a decent amount of damage down on the first rotation of spells. Now going in, curtain call out. Humanoid likely to fall. Mickey X has the body block, but it doesn't matter. They just line up for Vladdy.
Is this just it? Fnatic, do they go out with a whimper? Have KC just knocked themselves into the first finals ever for this organization in the LEC?
Seems damn likely. No ulti for Upset. KC, what could be the final push of this series, 2-0. Fnatic managed to crawl their way back, but in Game 5, KC have just been 1 step ahead every minute of the game. As we're still standing, holding on to a little bit longer. 1 last tower in their sights with him down. Vladdy dominating. Upset doing what he can to survive. Mickey alive. KC, do they want to fully commit to this? Upset cleansing. Yike going in, trying to finish the kill. Yike maybe giving away too much, but the Nexus is exposed. Kalist, plenty of bullets left in the gun. KC look likely to end it, but Fnatic are on the way in. The Aurora ult stolen away. He got polymorph. This one's to end it. KC, they're going to finals!
And Karmine Corp with a rookie mid laner and a rookie ADC will be the team that challenges G2 for the title.